Hi, this is Russ for CGR Undertow, and if you're a fan of cutting throats and stealth, boy do I have a great game for you. Dishonored is a tale of revenge, betrayal, murder, and loss. And while the story may be a bit familiar to some, the setting, incredible art style, and splendid cast of characters really make the world come alive.
Used to be to go straight up Clavers Boulevard, but now it's not so easy. Half the city's dead of the plague. The other half's fighting over what's left.
The story is, simply put, a breathtaking and engrossing experience. Dishonored is a first-person stealth game with touches of Deus Ex and Bioshock for good measure. There are 9 missions you will undertake, each with a large open mission area. Once you're done, you'll go back to the pub, the main game's hub world. This works remarkably well as the game features so many choices that impact the game. You will play this game again and again just to see all the differences, subtle and not so subtle. For example, it's easily possible to play the entire game without ever taking anyone's life. The more violent you are, the darker the game will become. Combat is a very brutal and satisfying affair. You have a sword which you can stab, slash, and dismember your enemies with, a pistol which packs quite the punch, and a crossbow with normal and sleeping darts to kill your enemies or put them to sleep with. The stealth system allows you to choke out the guards or perform a brutal stealth kill. The choice is yours, and my, there's so many to make. You get access to powers that can slow down time or allow you to rapidly jump from place to place, which allows you to get on the top of roofs for a bit of action a la Assassin's Creed. There's plenty of abilities to gain, and they're all very fun to use. With so much variety and freedom of choice, Dishonored rarely has a dull moment. The art style really sets this one apart from the rest. While the textures may be rough, the superb art, fantastic designs, along with stunning character animations, make Dishonored an incredibly beautiful experience. Honestly, few games rarely give you this amount of freedom and make every choice count like Dishonored does. It's a shame the protagonist is silent, as some well-placed dialogue would have ramped up the emotions in the game. Still, the opening gives plenty of reasons to be a vengeful and violent assassin. With some brutal and visceral combat, tons of choices, just begging for multiple playthroughs, and fantastic visuals, you would be mad not to pick this game up. Few games manage to get so much right.
The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the law. Etiquette for the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance.